amounts of burglaries and prostitution and drug dealing is rampant along Federal Highway. As a commissioner, what are you prepared to do to curtail this epidemic of crime and make Hollywood neighborhoods a safer and more desirable place for residents and visitors?
Unfortunately, this is something I can speak personally about because a few months ago my house was broken into. My wife and my 2 children came home from school one day and there were 3 guys walking out our back door carrying our TV set. So I know personally from which I speak. When you look at the crime statistics in Hollywood, they have undoubtedly gone up over the last year especially. One of the reasons for that is based upon the financial urgency that was declared last year, based upon our budget woes that we've had. There are currently 20 open positions on the police department and 28 frozen positions on the police department because we don't have the funds to pay for them because, again, from my point of view, the financial mismanagement of this city over the last few years. When you have less police on the streets, you're going to have more crime. It seems like it's a pretty much inverse proportion. For every less officer we have on the street, there's going to be more crime. So again, it seems to be a repetitive theme here, but it's true. We need to get our budget working. We need to expand the tax base of our city. We need to be able to bring businesses into our city to promote jobs and promote income and revenue for the city of Hollywood so that we can go back to our unions and negotiate fair and competitive contracts with them and get more cops on the streets so we can get the crime down. Thank you.
Well, if Jeff Morano's over there, I'm sure he'd like the mic right now. Yes, we do have a shortage of police officers, and that's definitely detrimental to our safety. I know I went to the crime meeting the other day for District 3 here, which was also part of District 6, where I think it was 16 burglaries in July, then 22, then 28, and just kept going up and up. The police are doing fantastic jobs. I see them patrolling all the time. We need more community involvement. Crime Watch is a great deterrent. I don't know how much the police, empty police cars on the end of the block do, but I appreciate the gesture. But at the end of the day, it does come down to our budget, staffing our police officers to at least recommended levels. We are at the lowest, I believe, since 1977. We're the 2nd or 3rd largest city. We do have our fair share of undesirables, and we need to protect ourselves. And the best way to protect ourselves is through the police department. We need to look at all avenues of trying to bring us back to full force. It comes down, like Ed did say, we are hiring a public safety director. That's also a city manager. Maybe we could have held off on that position, hired 2 or 3 officers. I think that might be more warranted. But it's a hard avenue to follow. Hopefully we can get it right. And it comes down to we do need more police officers. Thank you.
Thank you. This is coincidental, but we went over this today during the commission meeting, and 19 police officers were hired during 2012. What we are looking for is to hire as many as we possibly can afford. And we have had open police calling, if you want to call it, HR has been having open police my goodness, jobs, and you can go onto the computer to find it and whatever. Anyways, what we are doing is we are hiring more police. It just takes a lot longer for a police officer to be able to get onto the street. They have to pass their psychological test. They have to pass their physical test. Then they have to go through different other classes and trainings. So it can take almost 9 months to a year to get that police officer onto the street. And we are aware. We are trying to get as many as possible, and we have had over 200 applications to come on to the police department. So it's a matter of time and a matter of people being able to pass the exams, pass the tests, and become the best police officer that we can make them.